Hello everyone and welcome to today's webinar on modernizing EHS incident reporting with AI-powered digital forms. My name is Srilekha and I will be your host for today. Today's webinar focuses on challenges most EHS team face every day, be it incidents, near misses or unsafe conditions, still being captured on paper over calls are reported late. This gap in reporting increases risk, slows corrective actions and impact compliance. To walk us through how organizations are moving towards mobile first, AI driven EHS incident reporting, today I'm joined by Madhusudan Reddy, Product Manager at Propel Apps. Alright, let's wait for 2 more minutes for others to settle in. Meanwhile, let us know in the chat where are you joining us from today. Okay, without any further delay, let's get this started. Over to you, Nazia.
Thank you, Shileka. It's my absolute pleasure to introduce our speaker for today's session, Madhu Kasireddy. Madhu is a highly regarded leader in the enterprise asset management space, bringing over 17 years of deep expertise across maintenance planning, strategic consulting, and product management. Having worked extensively with global organizations in the oil and gas, manufacturing, and mining sectors, Madhu has a proven track record of helping firms achieve operational excellence through digital innovation. Today, he'll guide us through the journey of eliminating paper-based inefficiencies and transitioning towards predictive AI-driven digital workflows, fully integrated with both SAP and Oracle ERPs. We are thrilled to have you with us today, Madhu. The floor is all yours. Welcome, Madhu.
Thank you. Thanks for the introduction and good morning, good afternoon, based on the locations you have joined. Quickly, I'll go through the agenda. So today we will quickly go through safety events, different type of safety events and the industry trends in the EHS and the challenges with the legacy systems and our AI-powered digital forms offerings and key benefits, and followed by live solution demo. So before we jump into the solution, the actual solution, let's make sure we speak the same language. So here are a couple of types of safety events, which is regularly being used in the safety and industries. So the first one is near miss. A near miss is nothing but unplanned event where no one got hurt, but easily could have. So think like a tool falling and nearly to the worker where they're doing work on the asset or anywhere in the operational area. Unsafe condition. Unsafe condition is a physical or environmental hazard like missing guards, poor housekeeping, or equipment leaks. And the next one is unsafe act. Unsafe act is nothing but a kind of a risky behavior like bypassing safety guards or not wearing PPE that increases the likelihood of an incident. Injury or illness, basically any work related to injury or occupational illness or fractures, burns, respiratory issues. Exposure event is kind of nothing but when a worker is exposed to a chemical, a biological, or a physical or ergonomic hazard, even if symptoms aren't immediate. The last one is environmental event. Uh, Basically, chemical spills, uncontrolled emissions, or releases affecting air, water, or land. Any kind of those things considered of kind of incidents in EHS operations. So the key insight is basically all of this needs to be reported and managed. So that's where the modern digital tools like digital forms come in. Let's see the actual why we need these digital tools, especially when it comes to EHS, right? So the first one is a real-time incident capture. So with mobile first reporting, incidents and near misses are documented the moment they happen, not days or weeks later. So this means better data quality and faster response. And when it comes to EHS tools or any digital tools which is required for maintenance or safety related operations, the implementation should be quicker So it's not traditional softwares. If you see, it takes months and months to implement and deploy. So whereas digital forms can be live in days and adapted to your unique processes without any IT overhead. And the tools must be kind of easy to use because the tools are going to be used by your frontline workforce, like a safety um, uh, technicians, safety clerks, safety managers, right? So they use more intuitive mobile applications, so which will help them to report incidents faster and better. And the last but not least, the data-driven insights. So standardized, structured data from digital forms gives you the visibility you need to spot trends, like predict risks and make smarter safety decisions. So in short, digital tools make EHS reporting faster, easier, and more valuable. So let's look at some key trends from the standards studies. So this is like over the past couple of years where the study has been conducted. So if you see the first one, for every 300 near miss reports, there is a one serious fatal incident is happening. This is industry average. So it's very critical that every near miss must be reported. Think of like if any near miss that is not reported, that could or that might lead to serious incident. So this data tells us every near miss or every incident that they see that has to be must be reported. And there is a very good reduction in major accidents by using digital tools, but having more user-friendly and especially the people that working in the field, if they get these such tools, it can be more increased. And especially now we are in 2026, right? So organizations with formal near miss reporting programs, they are already trying to adapt AI driven solutions for hazard detection and safety incidents, and how quickly they can report it and also analyzed, and they can take corrective and preventive actions. And there is a significant improvement which is um, uh, studied in couple of industries when they start adapting AI powered tools and digital tools which are easy to use. So the TFI TRIFR report has been it's basically the total recordable injury frequency rate that has been drastically reduced from 9.84 to 1.15. So basically, they kind of started seeing near miss reports reporting from 64 in a year to 397 in a year. So which helped them to take preventive actions and corrective actions, which is not led to any serious incidents. Yes, so that is the reason basically they don't have a tools which the frontline workforce who is working on the field they cannot adapt, and that is where they don't have a tool which they can report such near miss or incidents easily using their mobile device or a tablet or any kind of handheld devices. There are other challenges as well, which uh, industries are facing. One is these legacy systems are very high cost. It takes months, and of course, it takes time and also resources in the form of cost and people's time, right? And which has also required a lot of maintenance support. So that's one of the biggest challenge where these systems are failing. Now, at the same time, we need to consider the people who are going to use such tools. It is the tool must be easy so that they can easily use it, right? So the legacy systems are inflexible, Adding a new form or a changing a workflow can take months and thousands in consulting fees. That's the one of the challenge. And of course, adoption. So complex interfaces and clunky mobile experience discourage the frontline workers from reporting. That's where you see the less reporting of near misses and incidents. If your workers don't use it, your data is incomplete and your safety program is blind. And limited insights. So when it comes, once whatever the data that is reported, so the data gets siloed in different systems and reports are manual and slow, which is the causing they cannot take any actions out of it. So there is no real-time visibility. So these challenges mean many organizations are stuck with expensive systems that don't actually drive safety. It doesn't have to be this way. So what our tool offers in this segment. So the our tool is AI powered tool. We have already integrated AI, and customers can quickly they can create forms using our AI powered forms, and we have already integrating AI into reports and analytics as well. And we have a tool which is a no code. Simply you can drag and drop the questions, which is your tasks or whatever the form that you want to build. Easily you can prepare a questions. It won't take hardly, if you have a 30 to 50 question, which is a medium complex form, safety checklist, I can say, or an incident report form. It will take hardly, 20 to 30 minutes. You can build your own safety checklist. And though this safety tools kind of independent from other tools or a ERP, right? But our tool is already out of the box integrated with Oracle, SAP, and it's easy to integrate with any other ERPs. So which will make easy to our customers so they can use existing data from their ERPs or they can send the data from digital forms to ERPs for further analysis. And our front end, for front end workers, we have a mobile solution. When I say mobile, it works with mobile and tablet, Android, iOS, Windows. They can use it both online and offline. So wherever they're working, they can report these incidents. So the data will not be lost. Once they get back to the network area, everything will be synced back. And while they do the safety rounds, safety checklist execution, if they find any abnormal issues while in the assets or operational area, they can raise that issues quickly as observations. And of course, the last one is reports and analytics. Once all the data we have, execute all the data which is filled from the team, which comes back to the digital forms tool where you can create your own reports and take some preventive actions out of it. So with such tool, you definitely get some key benefits. Of course, the faster response, which is a real-time reporting from the field. So there won't be any information is missing. So this real-time incident and near miss capture means you can respond to critical safety issues immediately. No more waiting for monthly reports, and this is very cost effective. So eliminate expensive legacy systems, reduce the severity and frequency of incidents. So from the field, every single near miss and incident must be reported. So this your ROI often comes from prevention, not just cost savings. Higher adoption. So our offline first mobile application, this interface means more workers report, more data is captured, and data quality improves. Higher participation drives better outcomes. And of course, all the forms, workflows, checklists that you are going to design, you can follow the standard guidelines and meet, for example, OSHA's requirements. Every incident is documented, audit trails are automatic, and you are always ready for inspections. So you don't need to prepare any other separate kind of reports for any kind of audit. So the bottom line is basically better forms lead to better data leads to better decisions, and better decisions lead to fewer incidents. That's the end goal of safety. So we are not only just having digital forms, which is, of course, we are talking about safety incident management use case here. We have variety of other solutions for rest of the departments or domains within the industry. So we have solutions in inventory warehouse management area. We have maintenance and operations area. We have manufacturing domain covered, finance domain covered, shipping and logistics domain covered, sales and customer service also covered. So we have variety of solutions. Of course, you can go and look at these solutions anytime in our website. And this solutions are out of the box connected with couple of them are with Oracle, couple of them are with SAP, and we have independent solutions, independent of ERP solutions as well. So why us, right? So why Propel Apps? So the first thing is we are providing this digital forms tool for free. So you can go to our website under the digital forms product page. You can see this tool is available for free, and you can start using this immediately today. So you can use it for any of your requirement, be it maintenance, be it operations, be it safety. And our solutions are fully offline first architecture. So any tool, any mobile application that you use, especially now mobile forms, that forms immediately will be synced to offline database and will be available offline. And the architecture is very robust. It's easy to use, and it's the data is secure, and the navigations and the performance, everything is very speed. And of course, AI is integrated, as I mentioned, not only just with digital forms, it's AI integrated with most of our digital solutions. And as I said, it's very cost effective. So I don't think you'll find any solution in the market with the benefits and cost that we are providing. So with that, I'll go into the live demo. Just before going to the live demo, so Tanuja, why don't you launch the last poll so that we can go for a demo and followed by question and answers.
We have another poll for today. Please answer it. Madhu, we can see most of the options are inclined towards the second option.
Yeah, I can see there are still manual, operations, right? So it's not fully mobile first or a digital. Yeah. So I hope you can see my screen. I've started sharing our digital forms tool. So this is just I logged into the tool. This is a web application. We call it, of course, form builder, and we have reports and analytics library and a lot of features. I'll quickly go through those features, and this is a live product I'm, demoing today. So when you log in, so based on the data report that we have in the system, so we get some quick reports from the forms, incidents, issues that we submitted. So these reports can be customized, and we are giving a capability where customers can build their own reports based on their requirements. And this is a projects area where you can see all the different folders that you have created. So projects is nothing but you can have a multiple categories within the company or within the safety department. You can have multiple, or within the company you can have for maintenance, utility, safety, or operations like that. You can create and segregate all your forms under these projects. So for now, we'll go to quickly safety checklist. So this is where we see which quick checklist which I have created. So the topic is incident reporting. So I'm showing the how we built a incident report using our digital forms tool. So this is an existing form, right? So you can see. I'll show these are a quick views, desktop view and tablet and mobile view. Let's see in the mobile view how this form look like, the incident reporting. So this form starts from some safety instructions and guidelines. So this will help the frontline team, right? When they go for this incident reporting or a safety checklist execution, so they can read the guidelines, and if they need to carry any of the tools or PPE kits or anything, so they can easily carry after seeing the guidelines. So this has couple of questions as this is the incident reporting. So it starts with the title and description, and followed by what kind of incident is this, and when you select that particular incident, you can also give so what kind of instructions for that particular incident. So when I go to test, I think you can quickly see that. So I'll start uh, entering some data, which might, makes more sense how quickly clients can report their incidents while they see any, near miss or incident. I'll just say, so this is maybe kind of a fire. I found it somewhere, right? I'm entering some data. So electrical fire in a production area, I saw it. So fire issue is observed in production area. So writing some, so you can write this description will help you to write long text. And I say this is a fire. So when I select a fire, so this it shows some fire related instructions and images what they can look into. So you can customize all these images or instructions based on the type of incident. I want to give a different instructions for my safety team, right? So I'll just remove fire and I'll say environmental. So it changes. So now there are different instructions in the images. So I'll go with fire for now. So where it is happened, so you can fill some of these details from the already available data, right? And so which is, I'll say, production log A. So occurred on a company premises, yes. So if you see these options here, it will allow to add extra nodes, or you can take image, you can capture images, or you can raise an issue. For example, I want to add some extra nodes here. Yes, it happened in production premises, right? So you can write those extra nodes. And if you want to add extra some images, so you can add some images. Sorry for my images. So I'll just select PDF for now. So I can add PDFs as well. So this is where I can create an issue. So I'm executing a checklist, but I just wanted to report a observation. So I can quickly enter these details and report an issue as well. So I'll just select some asset oil leakage. I found a random while doing a checklist, I found some asset oil leakage. So my asset is some palm to four. We can so this is where we can use either Oracle or SAP, any ERP integration. So we can bring asset data from the ERP as well. So oil leakage observed. So I'll say this is open. So when I'm creating the issue, it will be open. So I can assign to the supervisors, technicians who are responsible. I can assign to the respective person. So the comments from the specific task has been copied. So I can give a priority. If you think this is a high priority, you can give it high priority. And did I miss any? I've entered. Okay, I'll just, there is no active work order, but I'll just enter this. Okay, so not sure. I think it has some issue with the work order it is linked with. We'll quickly go through the other task execution. So I can enter when it is happened. I can enter date, and it will take both date and time. So I can enter who the person who is involved in it. So I can select whether it is a employee, contractor, or external services, because a lot of times the contractors come and work in the industry premises, and they might see if they are involved. So we can enter their details as well. So date and shift when it is happened, and if you, these are not mandatory, you can make it mandatory using the tool. So it will take time to execute all the details. So I'll just skip some of these things. I'll say no injury. I'll show one important activity where, so when they basically, when you report an incident, and after that it's a kind of a multiple activities that you perform against a incident. So you can save this report and save this incident, and you can come back and also enter corrective and preventive actions that you have taken, right? um, Electric panel to be replaced. I'm just saying. So some maintenance technician is responsible for that. So for some reason, what was the root cause you find, you can enter that, and status is open. And if you have multiple corrective and preventive actions, so this will allow you to enter multiple corrective actions. So like that, you can add any number of corrective actions that is required for this particular incident. I'm just canceling the second one. I'll submit it. So this is I'm in a test. Basically, I'm submitting one uh, incident. So I can quickly go to form data. So before that, I want to show how the front end application looks like. So this is the one of the application where you can see um, forms and issues and checklists. So this is a tool where we can give it to frontline teams. They can carry using a tablet or iPad or iPhone or any mobile, right? So this is a checklist where you can see all the checklists that have been assigned to that particular user. So when they see this checklist, so it's already, the checklists are synced to the device. They can go on the field and they can start looking at I mean, they can start executing this checklist in the field. So I'll show the same form how it looks like in the tablet as well. So previously we just saw in the web. So you can see the same form available in the tablet mode as well. So they can quickly use this tablet mode and start filling the data, the same data incident report. And the good part with the tablet version is basically they can save this data multiple times, and they can enter, they can come back to the screen and save the data until you submit. You can edit any number of times and add the entries, and once you submit, that will be not available again for a resubmission or entry. But you can submit the new incident again, but not the same incident. You can update and submit. So this is you can, I mean, I cannot show in offline, but simply we can turn it off the network, and or else when you go to non-network mode, it will be the same incident report will be available and it will be available for use. And we have reports section as well. Sorry, issues. So whatever the issues that have been submitted from any team members, so they can see all the number of issues and when it is raised and what is the current status of that issue. Based on the priority, they can start addressing those issues. Basically, these are observations which they found while executing the safety checklists. I can quickly show uh, what other things customers can look at when it comes to digital forms. Hope you can see my screen.
Yes, Madhu, your screen is clear.
Yeah. So I'll show the library. So we are kind of building a library of forms which you can use it as a templates, right? So there will be a lot of standard regulatory guidelines and a standard checklist are provided by industry standards. So we are building this library and it will be available. You can simply open this checklist and you can start using this. So this is the task controls where you can simply drag and drop questions and you can start building this. So I'm just entering one text. So these are all the actions which we have seen: add notes, raise an issue. If you don't want these controls against any of the questions, you can decide whether you want it or not. And you can make it mandatory by saying it's required. You can also define the length of the field, how much data they can enter. So we have an option to define these questions left side, this alignment, you can do top side alignment. So that based on the design of the form, you can decide. We have also conditions. So where logical conditions show when to show the field, when to hide the field. So when you select such logical conditions, so you have to define based on what question or what answer you want to make it visible or hide. And we have conditions as well based on the different fields. So some of the areas you might do check boxes or radio checks, or maybe you enter some readings. So if you want to raise warnings or issues, if certain value is either greater than or less than the desired value, so you can define conditions as well, which will automatically ask extra notes or raise an issue. So which will not allow them to just enter the data randomly. So, and also technicians, the people who are executing this checklist, they know what are all the threshold values of that particular tasks. So with that, I'll switch back to the presentation. So we can go back to, we can start Q&A.
Madhu, for such an amazing live and interactive
Yeah.
demo. We'll start a Q&A now. And attendees, if you have any questions, drop them into the Q&A. We'll give them a couple of moments until they type in their questions. Madhu, we have our first question. Prakash is asking, do you only have incident management, or what other EHS solutions do you have? Also pricing.
Yeah.
Prakash, regarding the pricing, our team will reach out to you once the session is done, if you are very particular. And the question, Madhu, over to you.
Yeah, thanks. That's a great question. So EHS, the forms and the workflow that we built such a way that you can use it for incident reporting. You can use it for regular any kind of safety checklists or safety rounds. We can use this tool. And also we have with our solutions package, we have safety work permits, we have safety work clearance management also we have, and including approvals. So is there anything that you're extra, any other capabilities that you are looking for? So maybe you can share it with us, our team, so we can get back to you, or else we can, come on a call and discuss the use case, and we will see how quickly we can build that for you as well.
Prakash is typing something, Madhu.
No worries.
He has given us an example. He says HIRA. HIRA is different than incident management or 5S module, etc.
Is different.
Do you want me to read the
Like hazard identification and risk assessment. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I
Yeah.
forgot to mention that risk assessment is also available, uh, with our solution. And forms are so flexible to build such capabilities as well. And thanks for saying that. Yeah. So it might help when we go one-on-one call, we can discuss more. Yeah.
Sure, Prakash. We'll go on a one-on-one call later. Our sales team will be reaching out to you. Thank you for the questions. And anyone else, if you have any questions, do drop them into the Q&A or chat box. We'll have the Q&A session open for a couple of more minutes.
Yeah. So meanwhile, before we get another question, so as I mentioned earlier, this tool is available for free. I think I'm just sharing the presentation. Maybe I'll quickly share my entire screen so that you can see. So this is our website where you can see the products. We have entire connected workforce management products, platform products, and this is where you can see digital forms. So the same digital forms have a multiple use cases, and you can start building, not just using, you can start building your own forms based on the different use cases. So when you start using this, you need to quickly register into our forms tool, and you can start login, and you will see the same builder and start using the application.
For those
And
who want to try digital forms form builder, we are dropping the link in chat, or you can also find it on our website.
And feel free to share the feedback as well. So when you start building some forms based on the use case, if you come across any use cases or anything that you see that add value, or currently you might be using such use cases, so please feel free to share it with us so that we can provide that capabilities as part of out of the box product.
Madhu, I think we are done with the Q&A session.
That's fine. Thank you. Over to you, Nazir.
Before we wrap up, a big thank you to everyone who has joined us today and actively participated in the polls and discussions. It's clear that incident reporting remains a big challenge across industries, but teams are actively moving towards simpler, faster, and more reliable digital EHS process. At Propel Apps, our focus is to help EHS teams move away from paper and manual follow-ups and adopt mobile-first, AI-driven incident reporting that works in real field conditions. If you're facing specifically EHS reporting or compliance challenges in your industry, drop an email to us or write to us to the email which is dropped in the chat right now with what requirements you are looking forward, and we'll surely follow up within a day or two. Thank you once again, Madhu. Thanks to Propel Apps team for the live demo, and special thanks to everyone for your time today. Keep an eye on your inbox for the webinar recording. Until then, wishing you continued success and operational excellence. Thank you, guys.